Това видео достига до вас благодарение на Project Audio Systems, аудиотехника, Sennheiser, Goldring, QED и Q-Acoustics.
Здравейте, приятели! Аз съм Дуди и в днешното видео съм с Скарф от Elac, който ще ни разкаже малко повече за компанията и за нещата, които се случват тук. Сега ще преминем на английски, за да може да се разбираме помежду си. Hi, thank you for your time to answer and to take this interview. So, first of all, Elac has a rich history dating back to its founding in 1926. So, can you share some key milestones that have shaped the company's direction and success?
In 1926, Elac was founded as a company which was into sonar technology, so something for fishing and for listening to water stuff and so. And even in the early beginning, it was about sound. So, although it was underwater, and they increased, and because of the history of a war, there was a lot of technology. But at some point, Elac came more and more into customer electronics, like turntables or radio stuff and whatever. So it changed through the years. And one of the biggest points in Elac history is 1984, because Elac got bankrupt, and Elac was refounded with two Elacs. Elac Electroacoustic, as you can see here, and another Elac, which is also in Kiel located, which are in the sonar technology. So 1984 was the founding of the Elac we know today. And from that point on, we were into speakers for home audio and for installation.
Okay, thank you. Elac is renowned for innovative speaker designs and superior sound quality. What are the guiding principles behind your product development?
In 1984, it started by nothing. So, of course, we know how to make speakers, but Elac was not a brand name only for speakers. And only 2 years later, Elac pronounced the 254 pi tweeter. It was a real big speaker with a unique tweeter on top, which is omnidirectional. We even have it in our product range today. So this was the entering of high-end hi-fi market. So this was the starting point, and from that day on, we tried to think about how to bring the sound into your room, because a speaker is a speaker, but it's nothing without a room. So we tried hard to understand what is the best way to make a speaker interact with the room. And this is even today our target, to make the speaker best sounding in your room, even if we don't know your room, because we don't know nothing about the size, about dimension or whatever. So this is the target, to make the speaker sounding perfect in your room, even although that we don't know the room exactly.
Thank you. Elac speakers often incorporate unique technologies such as the jet tweeter.
Yeah.
So can you explain how this technology enhances the listening experience?
Each driver has pros and cons. And of course, all R&D guys try to shape up the pros and to eliminate the cons. And the jet tweeter is a unique piece of art, because in a normal system, if you have a tweeter, it has dimensions, and as big as the driver gets, it gets more problem in frequency response and in directivity. But if a jet tweeter is totally different. The area of a jet tweeter is fully driven because of the magnet system and so on. So it has a totally different dispersion of sound, and that's why it's so unique, or not unique, because you know a lot of companies are using air motion transformers, but we came with this technology about 20 years ago on the market, and no one really knew about that. So we explained to the people what is the benefit of a really lightweight diaphragm, which is moving that way and not that way. So and it's like the 4 pi tweeter I explained before, how it incorporates with the room. The jet tweeter delivers very widespread frequency range, up to 50 kilohertz, but it's very wide in dispersion. So we have a maximum interaction with the room, a very spacious sound, and so a maximum lively experience in your listening room or in your living room.
Thank you. On to the next question. The audio industry is competitive and rapidly changing.
Yeah.
How does Elac stay ahead of the curve in terms of technology and market trends?
I think one of the secrets is to remain a little bit on your technologies, your ideas, not only think about what others do, think about what you can do the best, what you did in the past and what you can do in the future. So I think we will always do speakers because this is our main business. We know how to do, and we always will try to improve. But we will always try to create a furniture which will look beautiful in your environment, because we are not only building speakers. In the end, it's standing in your room, and you will look at it maybe 95%, and only 5% you will use it as a speaker to create sound. So the challenge is to make a real good speaker looking real good for your living room, and we will try to make the speaker even look good after 2 years that you bought it, so that you will never get rid of. So I think that's one of the targets we would like to achieve.
Thank you. Elac has expanded its product line to include elements like turntables and amplifiers. What prompted this decision, and how has it been received by your audience?
When it came to our 90th anniversary, there was the decision to go back to history and to check what it was Elac famous for, and it was the turntable player. So there was a decision to get back to that business, to reinvent Elac as a turntable manufacturer. And we did, and we are still doing today, even it's now 7 years past. So that is one of the keys. And of course, when you have a turntable player and a speaker, then you think of, okay, what is in between? Of course, you're in need of an amplifier, not of a preamplifier. So it was a decision to bring Elac more and more to your room, to create a listening experience which is totally Elac. From the source, like a turntable player, to the speaker, maybe including the wiring. So a complete package of products, of technology, which gives you a full experience.
Thank you. Can you give us a preview of any upcoming product releases or innovations that Elac fans can look forward to?
We reinvented our complete speaker lines in the last year and even this year. So with our new Jet 6 tweeter, which is now in all the products, and even today or yesterday, we are showing the Concentra S speaker with the updated Jet 6C tweeter. So, and as you know, we will celebrate our 100th anniversary in a few years. So I think it is a big, it will be a big party for us, and we like to give some gifts to the people as well. Of course, we will present some nice stuff then, and I think something will be for the fans, but I think some other products will arise too. So, and as you know, a lot of we are not waiting for presenting or to launch products. As you can see, it's full of a lot of products for custom install and for home audio, subwoofers, whatever. But I think our 100th anniversary will be a good time to launch something new.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. And now I have 3 bonus questions.
Okay.
So my first one is, can you describe Elac in only 3 words?
In 3 words?
Yeah.
So in the past, our slogan was finest German engineering, because we were very into technology, very much R&D. But now the slogan changed. And for example, we have a slogan, exciting, legendary, and stylish. So I told you that we try to create furnitures, which are speakers, and which will be placed in your room for years. So this is the stylish component. Legendary because we have a long tradition, and exciting because we hope that each moment when you're listening to music, you will be excited. So I think exciting, legendary, and stylish, these are the three words.
Thank you. Which source do you prefer, digital or analog?
Okay. Me personally, I'm using CDs because I started in the 90s, so with listening to music, and so there's a small collection of CDs which I like. And of course, when it comes to new music, I would prefer something like a streaming, streaming like Tidal or whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm not that into vinyl. It's too complicated for me. But I think so. It's more digital. Although I have real tape recorders at home, but in daily use, I'm more into CDs.
Okay, thank you. So my last question is, what song do you use to test your new product?
Difficult question, because it's not only me who's testing the speakers. So of course we have a set of songs we are listening to, and they are totally different. It has different styles of music, and this is because we are not creating speakers for one style of music, not for country and western, and for classical, and for jazz. No, our speakers can and should be used for any kind of music. So we have a set of songs which are from ABBA to Led Zeppelin or whatever. So there's no one song. It's a set of songs, and each one of us in R&D or in sales have different songs which we like, and we play them all.
Thank you very much for this interview. It was
You're
a pleasure
so
for me. Thank you for your time. Това беше от мен, приятели. До следващото видео.